One but two comedy series making their debuts this week. She stars in the new NBC comedy Whitney. It airs Thursday nights, 9:30, right after The Office. Please welcome Whitney Cummings!
You know what? I would like to do the interview from here, please.
I would like you to do the interview from here, too.
No erection. Damn.
No,
I tried.
That wasn't erection.
Once you get over your initial shyness, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Well, congrats. You got two shows, Two Broke Girls. And of course, this week, Whitney right here on NBC. So that's very exciting.
Thank you.
I mean, I gotta say, I'm sure our audience noticed that your billboards are everywhere.
My billboards are everywhere. I'm sorry, America. I'm so annoying. I'm sorry. The good news, though, is that my ex-boyfriends are seeing these, so...
Oh, yeah.
That's the only reason I'm doing a TV show at all.
Well, here are a couple. I saw them here, the trucks. Those are right around town.
Those are at NBC, on the NBC lot. So the people who are making the show are advertising it to themselves.
Right, exactly.
To remind themselves to watch the show they made.
See, that's good. You're still on a truck. The bad ones, when you get on those little half ones on the benches.
That's embarrassing.
And people are sitting on your face. Yeah, those are bad.
Oh, yes. You know something about that.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I stayed.
I mean, do you see yourself? Do you drive around?
I do. You know, I had not seen these billboards, and because I work very close to where I live, so I would just go from home to work, and then I would get all these emails like, your billboards are everywhere, and I was like, why are people mocking me? I don't need this.
Right.
And then I went to Hollywood for dinner, and I saw these billboards like everywhere, and I was like, oh, I got to take a picture for my mom.
Right.
So I pulled up to take a picture, and there's a penis going right into my mouth on the billboard. Someone had vandalized a penis and a Hitler mustache on the same one. So
no, those weren't vandalized. That was NBC.
Okay. Anything to make people watch the show. It was just so funny to see that because I feel like I've worked so hard to not have that
Penis in your mouth.
for a living. Yeah.
So what do you do now?
Do not fall in love with me.
So you're working, you're doing two shows.
Too late.
I do not have time.
Have you got a vacation coming up soon?
I don't. This is my vacation right now, here. But I would like to go on a vacation. You know, I actually have been to Scotland, so I guess we should be in a relationship.
Yeah. Yeah, would you go back there again?
I would. I went to this place called Skye. Do you know Skye?
Very well.
I feel like you've romanced many a lass in Skye.
I've been there with a couple.
Yeah?
At the same time.
Okay. He's Scottish and Mormon. I like that.
Did you do the Loch Ness thing?
I did. I went to Loch. That's a scam. Loch Ness. There is no such thing as the Loch Ness Monster. I do.
Really? You really thought you'd see the Loch Ness Monster?
I mean, I've done mushrooms in my day, and I still didn't see a floating. We went there. I mean, you basically go and you stare at like an enormous pond, and I mean, it was such a waste of money. I feel like you owe me money for doing that. But I love Scotland. We actually stayed. I went and did a movie there because I'm pretty successful.
Yeah.
And I was there, and I was staying in like a bed and breakfast, and it was like in the middle of nowhere. It was like 2 hours from anything, and we pull up, and it's like these gorgeous rolling hills, and there's like all these lambs outside of the bed and breakfast, like adorable lambs that come up and talk to you, and they don't talk. Okay, mushrooms. Sorry, too many mushrooms. They just look at you. I talk to them. I'm very lonely. And so we would be, every night we would go down and like have dinner in the bed and breakfast and go to sleep, but every day, after like a couple weeks we came back and the lambs, there was like less and less lambs. And I was like, oh, are they just migrating or where are all the lambs?
I mean, they head north.
It turns out, I didn't know were lambs, they hibernate? I don't know. And turns out we had been eating them every night. I had no idea.
When did you think that lamb chop came?
I don't know.
When you see the three-legged lamb hobbling. Okay. All right, you eat the lamb chop, then you see the three-legged lamb come walking over.
I don't know. It was very sad.
Yeah.
It was very sad.
Now, what movie did you do up there?
I did a movie. It was called Maid of Honor.
Oh, Maid of Honor. Okay.
Yes, did it with Michelle Monaghan.
Michelle.
Yes.
Is that the one where you were the bridesmaid?
I was.
Yeah.
I played a bridesmaid in that movie.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, it's about time for you to come out and
Never
be
the
a bride.
Do you like being a bridesmaid? Is that something you like to do?
I recently, can I have some of this or did you refuse?
No, that's
By the way,
it.
I've now had a drink out of Jay's cup and yours
Oh,
by
good.
accident. So
Oh,
I've
good.
been
I'm just
drinking
gonna-
some.
Oh, great. I'm going to get an STD.
It's okay. I'm already pregnant from this.
Yeah.
You guys really take your time. You guys really take your time over here.
Actually, I was wearing a condom.
I was-
Just in case. I was born.
He just wears one 24 hours a day.
You never know. You never know what's going to happen, especially on my own.
Just in case.
Look, forget the bridesmaid. I got to ask you about Whitney now because we're moving along here.
Yes.
Tell us about the show. Tell me what the show's
I
about.
have a show. It's
Yeah.
really weird. I know. Yeah. I am. It's a TV. It's called Whitney. That's how lazy I am.
Is it based on your life?
It is. It's based on my life because I come from a lot of divorce in my family, and it's basically about what happens when you grow up around divorce and then try to get to a normal relationship and just keep ruining it. And every episode, I basically create a problem that it doesn't exist, and then while solving it, I create another problem, and then get in a costume that gives me a rash. That's basically our show.
Is your family excited about this? Your mom?
I think so. I think they're excited about it. I think they are really annoyed by me. I think every time they turn the TV on, I'm there, and I think they're annoyed. But my mom, who is famous for her backhanded compliments, watched the pilot, and she says, you know what? I think your show's going to do well, because you're a regular kind of pretty.
Well, what does that mean?
You know what? Thanks, Mom. Yeah. So that keeps my self-esteem in check.
So you're just regular, but you're not...
No, just regular pretty.
Right,
Just
not
regular
attractive.
pretty. Yeah,
Right.
No. Just regular pretty. My mom knows how to keep my head good and small.
You're way more than a regular pretty to me. She's a very regular pretty, I thought. Very regular.
Now set up this clip. What is this clip?
Okay, so this is basically in the show. My boyfriend is Crystalia, who's this amazing comedian. He's a friend of mine. Yeah, he's very. Yeah, do you know Crystalia? Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's very sexy, very hot. He's no Jerry Butler. But so we are in a rut. I find that we are not having sex enough, and so I embark on dressing up in a sexy costume to try to spice up our sex life.
Gotta be more than regular.
Yes. And this is before I got a rash and needed medicated Gold Bond.
Take a look.
Gonna need your insurance card. Come on, do it for real.
I'm pretty sure that Dr.
Quinn.
Medicine woman? Well, I'm pretty sure that Dr. Quinn has my info already.
I doubt it. I'm gonna need you to have a seat and fill out these forms.